Hey guys, what's going on? It's Zoko here with a new ESO guide, and I've done a couple of these lately, and they're doing pretty well, so I figured I would keep it going with one on how to level the Legerdemain skill line as fast as possible. Now, if you're new to my channel, I do ESO guides and PvP videos. I also may pop up with some other RPG or MMO content from time to time. If that interests you, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it is a very easy way to support me and my quest of content creation. I just recently surpassed 200 subs, and while that is a small number to most, it honestly means the world to me. So thank you, and let's get on with the guide. So leveling Legerdemain is done a few different ways. If you're not actively trying to level it, you will likely be gaining progress in that skill with lockpicking via treasure chests and doors, but you also gain points from pickpocketing and fencing or laundering your stolen items. You can always check what it takes to level any sort of particular skill line by hovering over the bar itself in your skills tab. Your biggest impact in terms of the skill line to increase the speed of leveling is going to be skill trafficker. Just 1 point doubles the amount of fence and launder interactions you get a day, and that is what we are going to be focusing on for this method. Well, wait a minute, stealing items is kind of tedious. Well, it depends on what you're stealing, honestly. At this point, I want to mention that this video is not a method for money making. This is just for people that want to level the skill line as efficiently as possible. Okay, so to start this, we are going to Belkarth, which is located in Craglorn. This is the first place you go to when you unlock the area with the Stargazer's quest. Go south to the docks, and you're going to see this small orchard along a winding trail. This is where we are stealing from. And all we really want to do is pretty much just follow the trail. I personally like to start furthest away from the Outlaws Refuge and just work my way back there. Now, this is going to work for anybody, really. People tight on inventory slots, too. I have space in my inventory, so I'm just going to be grabbing everything I can. But if you're low in your room, you want to go for apples. Out of everything here, that's going to be the most abundant. Very strange for an orchard, I realize that. Also, if you're going to be picking everything up, I would suggest laundering the provisioning items. Assuming you have a crafting bag, they will then go into that bag, freeing up an inventory slot. Laundering the treasures doesn't really make any sense, and the gear isn't going to be worth it either. So, in the video I sell first, but that's not really how I would do it optimally. I was more making a point that it doesn't affect the laundering tab. Basically, launder what you will actually use and sell what you don't. Once you hit your quota for laundered items, just go ahead and sell the rest of the items to the fence, regardless of if they're provisioning items or not, just so you can hit your quota for that one too. There's only one guard, and I think only one civilian on this route, so if you're only half paying attention, you should be fine for the most part. If you do get caught, assuming this is the only crime you have committed, I would probably just pay it and reset. It's not really worth the headache of running from him, in my opinion, and this is really fast to do, so a setback doesn't really do much to you. If you have max Thieves Guild skills and Swiftly Forgotten is maxed out or your Clemency is up, you may decide otherwise, but this guide is geared more towards people early on, so I am assuming you don't have those skills yet. And at this point, after only about a minute of work, we have a pretty good stack of items to take to the Outlaws Refuge. Obviously, the more you get, the faster you get on with whatever else you want to do with your day. Now, the fence is located to the right when you get inside the Outlaws Refuge. And some people may not be aware, or at least I wasn't early on in the game, that your fence interactions for sell and laundering are actually separate. So you get like 100 to start with total between the two, but just that one trafficker point puts you over 200 per day. Now, you aren't going to max Legerdemain in one day. Maybe you could if you just try to pickpocket people all day, but that would probably take all day, and I can't think of anything more tedious than that. You're obviously free to pickpocket all you like if you want some extra XP, but when you're lower in level and you don't have any points in the light finger scale, you're just pretty much guaranteed a bounty at some point, and that's not really the way I want to spend my day. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and a comment letting me know what you think. If you have a different way of doing this, please share it. This is all about helping each other out. Again, if you find my videos helpful, a subscription goes a long way. I also do live streaming on Twitch, so if you get a chance, be sure to check me out over there. The link is in the description. Have a good one.